Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, please make sure to consider hitting that like, hitting that share, hitting that subscribe, and smashing that notification. So I was just looking on Twitter a little bit ago, and I seen that Elon Musk did a poll about Alex Jones possibly being let back on. And usually when Elon Musk does these polls, he sticks pretty true to them. But Liberal Hive Mind just came out with a video about it, so without further ado, let's check it out.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind. Look, I know a lot of us exist on Twitter. It's a great platform, especially these days, or I guess we should call it X. And you know, we've loved all the positive changes. We want to see more. But there's another group out there that isn't exactly coping so well with all of these changes, you know?
It's so funny. They just want to cancel everybody and tell everybody get out of here. They want to censor you. They don't want anybody to speak. And then they get upset when they get let back on a platform. It just doesn't make sense. Like, the hypocrisy is crazy, because if it were them, it would be the shoe on the other foot.
A little bit much. That group obviously is the Blue Anon crowd, who seem to be struggling to adapt. Well, if you thought that they were struggling now, trust me when I tell you it's just the beginning, as if it wasn't bad enough that Donald Trump got reinstated on the platform. And trust me when I tell
Why are people so upset about people having the freedom of speech? I don't understand it. If Trump says that the election was stolen, he has the right to say that. What does it matter? We've heard Democrats and liberals talk about this time after time after time again.
you one day Trump will be back on X. He will post on the platform again. But you know, if that wasn't hard enough for the Blue Anon leftoids, it just got a little bit harder because it turns out that something else might be happening. I guess we could just start off by saying it's happening. It seems as though Elon Musk has finally softened up to the idea of unbanning Alex Jones from the platform. This coming after the
Rightfully so.
massively successful and massively viral Alex Jones discussion on Tucker Carlson's show. You know, it's the exact same thing I speak of with Donald Trump. It's the humanizing aspect, once again playing out directly in front of us. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that, and let me make the argument as a whole as to why I think this is a good thing. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so it actually all started with an Ian Miles Chong tweet. Fortunate that that's the case, but it's just the reality of X. In the great battle for impressions, you know, chronically online obsessed guys like Ian Miles Chong just managed to make their way to the top. But anyways.
See, look, 86, when I saw it, it was 70 to 30. 106,000 people voted, right? And more than, beyond half said yes, reinstate him. Because it's about freedom of speech. He can say what he wants.
Ian Miles Chong tweeted, should Alex Jones be...
Okay, this is a different guy. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was Ian Miles. I don't know who that is. But Elon Musk did a poll himself, and it was literally 70 to 30. And it's like, why would you even... I don't understand how people get taken off in the first place. But to be honest, I've been a victim of it myself. I get censored on Facebook every other day. It is ridiculous.
Unbanned on X. The responses were, let's just say, not too surprising, albeit it's not exactly a scientific poll, certainly somewhat biased, but essentially 90 to 10 people want to see Alex Jones back. Elon Musk then responded, I guess a lot of people want him unbanned. Then Elon followed up with, will consider, in general, since this platform aspires to be the global town square, permanent bans should be extremely rare. Also, if he does say something false on this platform, then community notes will correct him, whereas that would not be the case elsewhere. And so it seems
I don't even understand that. He should be able to say what he wants.
as though Elon Musk is actually open to the idea of unbanning Alex Jones. This comes after the mass unbanning amnesty on the platform, where Elon Musk took the stance confirming that Alex Jones would not be part of that unbanning phase because Alex Jones was banned due to what he said about the young kids at Sandy Hook, and Elon just had a personal issue with that. Now, personally, I have a personal issue with Elon Musk having a personal issue and then dictating who gets censored and who doesn't.
Right, your personal issue should have nothing to do with anything. If this dude wants to say something about anything, he should be allowed to. Elon Musk should not be banning anybody if he really feels like free speech is necessary in this country. Ever. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, we have the obvious things, you know, the weird stuff. We're not going to get into all that. But, you know, you guys know the things that should be banned.
platform based on his own opinion. But anyways, I mean, that aside, it seems as though he's finally realized that actually, maybe Alex Jones isn't as bad as he perceived. I think a lot of people just buy whatever the media spins. Everyone tells you that Alex Jones is literally the worst person ever who did some of the most...
Nah, I like Alex Jones. He's funny, bro. He is very, very smart. He is in tune with what's going on. And, don't get me wrong, people are going to say he's crazy. Hey, it is what it is. We're all a little bit crazy.
Despicable and unforgivable things related to Sandy Hook. But for the most part, I think it's mostly overblown. And, what Alex Jones did do that was wrong, I think he's atoned for at this point. I think he's apologized probably a million frickin' times. I mean, how long can you hold somebody to account over doing something
Right, you can only say sorry too many times. He honestly should have never said sorry in the first place, but I get it.
Amount of years ago. I personally believe that people deserve a second chance. People deserve forgiveness. And look, with Alex, I mean, in many cases, he's playing a personality, and in some cases, he just gets things wrong. Doesn't mean that his intentions were malicious or bad, that he intended to hurt people. I guess it was just a lapse in judgment. The question that I ask myself is, why is it that other people who suffer lapse in judgments get to come back with no issue, but...
Right, it just doesn't make sense. We all make mistakes regardless, and what does it matter? If somebody says something, they should be allowed to just say something. This is what's wrong with this country. This isn't the only thing wrong. This is just a tiny fraction of what's wrong with this
Alex
country.
Jones has to be completely depersoned and sued into oblivion. That can't be right, can it? Why is it that Alex Jones makes a mistake on his reporting and it's pretty much the worst thing to ever happen, but the mainstream media can lie and lie and lie with essential impunity? Alex Jones isn't the boogie.
Well, to be fair, people like, Kyle Rittenhouse, he sued the media. I believe that kid that was wearing the face paint, the half red, half black, that they tried saying he was racist wearing blackface. I believe his parents were talking about suing the media as well. So it does happen. It does happen, but they're never forced to hold themselves accountable on live TV, which they should be.
Man that the media portrayed him to be. In fact, I'd argue quite the opposite. Alex Jones is probably a more positive force for good than he is negative. And the idea that Alex Jones is a liar.
And listen, I've watched Alex Jones even on Kill Tony. He is hilarious. I played the video game. Bro, I've never had so much fun playing playing a platform game like I did that.
A snake, a fake, is completely incorrect. Alex Jones, actually, over the last 30 years of him being a public figure and doing his show, Alex Jones has been right about almost everything. In fact, almost to a scary degree.
By the middle of September, that the new policy's being written, you will all have to wear masks again, and so will airport employees.
It's happening, mask mandate.
Wow, really? I didn't see this. I tell you what, not me, bucko, not me.
Are officially back.
We know the Joint Chiefs of Staff wanted to blow up airliners, Baltimore Sun, or if you let some group do it, like the World Trade Center, we know who to blame. And if there was an outside threat like a bin Laden, who was a known CIA asset in the 80s, this group...
See, it's like he knows these things. People say he's crazy because the mainstream liberal news want to paint him as that. And so many people fall into that narrative.
This leader, a person named Osama bin Laden.
He's the boogeyman they need. We're looking at a giant war in February right now. I predict the Russians are going to roll in. They're already there. They're going to roll in.
He knew. He's not dumb. He does his research.
With attacks across Ukraine, which is the size of Texas.
It really was the Iraqis. That's just because they're getting ready to invade Iraq. What a beautiful setup.
And so the question we ought to be asking ourselves is, why is Alex Jones the most vilified or one of the most...
Because he's against the lamestream, liberal, demon rat media. That's why. We all know why.
Vilified men in America. Why is Alex Jones the most censored man in America? Well, it probably has less to do with the whole Sandy Hook thing, which, by the way, isn't even the reason he was banned from Twitter. He was actually banned for berating Oliver Darcy for 10 minutes straight on camera. Quote, banned for harassing behavior.
Come on, man. This is ridiculous.
But anyways, Alex Jones wasn't actually banned for that. He wasn't banned for the Sandy Hook thing. Alex Jones is banned because he's too real. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and they don't like it. They don't like people that have their own opinion and have the ability to form their own thoughts and let their own mind see them things for what they really are. They're not puppets, and that's why. That's literally it.
Jones goes places where certain powerful people don't want you to go, don't want you to venture. It's kind of similar to Donald Trump in a sense. And that's why we need these figures to constantly be humanized. Alex Jones going on Tucker Carlson's show and just sitting down for...
Right, they treat this man like what they say about Osama, like he was Osama. It's crazy.
An hour and talking, you start to realize that actually he's just a normal guy. Actually, he's a very well-read, very well-researched, intelligent guy. Is he a little quirky? Is he a little, interesting, special in his own way? Absolutely. But he's a human being just like you and I. And
right, and he knows how to form his own opinions. That's the thing I like about Alex Jones.
human beings, unless they've committed the most atrocious act you could possibly imagine, deserve to participate in the public discussion, deserve to be around and speak. It's a right. It's their right. Alex Jones deserves that right just like anybody else.
Right, because this is America and this is the United States. This is how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to have these freedom of speeches to say what we want without censorship. It's crazy to me.
And the only people who think opposite are people who are too scared of the damn truth. Alex Jones's account should be reinstated on Twitter immediately. Frankly, I think he should be
ASAP. Like right now it should be back and he should be going live saying whatever he wants. And Elon Musk needs to hold these people accountable that are getting him censored. If he's the one doing it, it doesn't make any sense.
Everywhere. If we are to truly have free speech, if we are to truly live in an open and free and fair society, Alex Jones should be reinstated on Twitter and everywhere else. And that standard applies for any extreme leftist. That standard applies for literally anybody with controversial opinions, anybody challenging the status quo. Unless you are committing acts of violence, unless you have done something so atrocious that the only appropriate response is total exile from society, you should have the right to stick around and participate.
Without a doubt. Why is that such a big thing to not be able to say what you want to say? There's people that I don't agree with at all, but they can say what they want. They can have their own opinions. They have the right to be wrong.
Alex Jones has made some mistakes, but for the most part, his track record is solid. And that basic truth is something the media very desperately doesn't want you to know, doesn't want you to understand. But it seems as though people are, understanding it now. And that even includes one of Alex Jones's biggest detractors, Elon Musk, who seems to be...
I'm not going to lie. I don't keep up with a lot of all that. I didn't know that Elon Musk didn't like Alex Jones. I honestly thought Alex Jones was suspended back during the Trump stuff, when Trump got suspended and stuff. I legit didn't even know that Elon Musk had a problem with Alex Jones. That's kind of funny.
Coming to that realization.
You would think he would like Alex Jones because, he speaks against globalism and stuff like that. And I don't know. Just weird.
Now, maybe, just maybe, heading into 2024, not only will Trump be back, but maybe even Alex Jones will be back. And that, I say, most likely will be the perfect recipe for a very, very interesting year, to say the least. Oh, little breaking update, actually. Gonna add this to the video after a little last minute addition.
See, I told you guys, look, I didn't even know this was on here. When I saw it, it was 70-30. So it was a little bit down, but I voted yes. He put his own poll up, and almost 1.5 million people at this point had voted, and beyond a majority said yes. Anybody who said no, they're either paid shills, they're bots, or they're just flat out idiotic, and that's it.
Here, Elon Musk once again with a Vox Populi, Vox Dei poll, which is Latin and essentially translates to the will of the people, asking, should Alex Jones be reinstated? And there you have it, folks. It seems like Alex Jones will be back on the platform within less than 24 hours.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's the mind-boggling.
Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed.
All right, everybody. Yo, I like it. Hopefully I log into X tomorrow or Twitter, whatever it is, and we'll see Alex Jones back on it. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure to drop some comments down below. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe, and smash that notification. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.